she found out the difference in both the groups, the deficient children and the normalized children. The interest to use this material had to be aroused. In the deficient children, the interest of the material had to be aroused, whereas for normal children, the material itself was enough to arouse their interest, and they repeated the activity till their inner urge was satisfied. Now you see, this is the main difference between a normalized child and a deviated child. That a deviated child will not take interest in any of the activity which is going around him. And a normalized child will feel more excited. He would like to repeat the activities. He would like to do it unless his inner urge is satisfied. As we always for defining his gustatory sense. So each material is for specific sense. This material is given in Montessori schools to each child individually with special skill in a systematic manner according to age and ability of the child. As there are individual differences in the environment, so the director presents the material to the child as per his age and ability. All the sensorial material is prepared scientifically and fulfills the three basic aims of child's education in a Montessori system. And the aims are biological aim, to cater the mental, physical and spiritual education. This is the end product. When the child is born, we take care of him, we give him the physical care. If it is cold weather, we try to keep him warm. If it is hot weather, we try to give him a very comfortable environment. So that is the physical care which we are giving. Mental care and spiritual. This is the first aim of the education. So the sensorial material fulfills the first aim simply, and then the social aim to be adjusted in the child is working. This is a habit of the adults. Whenever the children are working, no matter whatever they are doing, we become more conscious. The child is not conscious of making mistakes. We get conscious. He is doing wrong. He is going to do wrong. What will happen if he is going to do wrong? All such questions comes in our mind. And we become conscious and we try to interrupt the child. But when we are trained, so we should have this thing in mind that the material is having a built-in control of error. The material tells the child if he has made the teaches self-criticism. It means he is a complete man. He can easily adjust in the environment. The child is not only confined to this, but also prepared for history, geography, science, etc. Learning becomes easier for the child. Thus, the sensorial apparatus provides the key to the world, revealing to the children a deeper knowledge about the outside world. Thank you very much. Any questions you want to ask? Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. How are you? You all are looking very pretty. Everybody when comes in pink look fresh, nice. Ma'am Nadia, it was very nice, very good. They were great. And I concentrate deeply on your lecture, and she covered almost all the things which you really need during the presentation of Sensoriel. She has explained almost all the thing to you. If you have heard carefully, you will easily understand during the action of her that what she has explained to you. So give a great applause, give a great round of applause, and further I'm requesting for further presentations as far as where the theoretical part she has covered very well. Now she is going to move onwards practical side. So I'm Ma'am Nadia, are you ready? Okay, so hand over to Ma'am Nadia. And then after the presentation, aims, direct aim and indirect aim. So Ma'am Idrat.
The first presentation is the cylinder blocks, and it comes in the visual sense. The material of cylinder block is 4 blocks containing 10 cylinders with knobs, each fitting into its respective holes. The 4 sets of cylinders represent all the differences in dimensions that exist in objects. Block 1. The cylinder in this block grows successively in diameter from thin to thick, while the height remains equal throughout. This set shows difference in 2 dimensions only. Block 2. The cylinder in this block grown in diameter as well as in height. The difference here in the 3 dimensions. Block 3. The cylinder in this block grows successively in diameter while dimension in height from deep to shallow. The difference in this is 3 dimensions, but it is in inharmonious difference. Block 4. All the cylinders in this block have the same diameters rising in height successively from short to tall. The difference here is in 1 dimension. The direct aim of this activity is the discrimination of dimensions. Indirect aim of this activity is to prepare the hand of the child for writing. Control of error in this activity is built in the material itself, as the sockets tell the child that he is inserting the wrong cylinder. There is another control of error, which is that if the child puts the cylinder in the wrong sockets, then 1 cylinder will be left. The age of this activity is 3 years onwards. Would you like to come?
Yes, ma'am.
Sit down and take proper consent.
May I know your name?
Looks fine, auntie.
Are you doing something?
Nothing, auntie.
Would you like to do something very interesting today with me?
Yes, auntie.
Okay, let's go to the shelf and get the material. Okay, come with me. Would you like to do it?
Yes, auntie.
Okay, let me show you how to hold the cloth. Okay. Now, would you like to hold in the same way and take it to the table of presentation?
Yes, auntie.
Back in the socket. Now would you like to repeat the activity?
No, auntie.
Okay, now let's put the material back to the shelf. The material is 10 cubes made of light wood, pink in color, differing in all three dimensions, that is length, breadth and height. Their sizes increase progressively from 1 cubic centimeter to 10 cubic centimeters. The direct aim is the visual discrimination of dimensions, that is the length, breadth and the height. Indirect aim, it prepares for mathematics and muscular control is developed in the hands of the child, and there is eye-hand coordination. Control of error. The control of error here is visual. The child makes the tower wrong in the beginning, but later on, after some practice, he realizes his mistake, that the tower made is not correct. And the age is 3 years onwards. Now Mrs. Itra Farma is going to give the presentation of pink.
Hello Hina, how are you? Would you like to work with me?
Yes, Auntie. Please come on.
The penny tower. Now today we are going to work with this tower. So it's a floor activity, so first of all we have to lay out the mat. Auntie is going to show you how to lay out the mat. Now I am going to show you how to hold the biggest one.
from the top side.
You want to see this?
Yes, auntie.
I'm going to move it from here. Can you see? Here's going to move it from this side. Just come here. I'm going to take a glance.
I'm going to put my head down and take a glance of this tower from the down.
I'm going to move it from the other side as well.
Okay, now would you like to repeat this?
No, auntie.
Okay, let's do the wind up. We never leave things here. We always talk about it. Box containing 3 pairs of color tablets, which include red, yellow, and blue. A neutral color. The direct aim is discrimination of colors. Indirect aim, preparation of art and aesthetic sense is developed. Control of error is visible here because if they are paired wrong, then the child can find out his mistake. The age is 3 years onwards. What's your name?
Sabah. Sit down, I'll take answers.
Hello Sabah, how are you?
Fine, auntie.
Are you doing something? Would you like to do a nice activity with me today?
Yes, auntie.
Okay, let's go to the shelf again. Here we are going to work with color tablets. Okay, now would you like to hold the box for me?
Yes, auntie.
Wait, I'll tell you how to carry the box. Now, would you like to carry and take it to the table?